Namaste. Gayatri Mantra by Sage Visvamitra. The Mantra. Aum Bhuhu, Aum Bhuvaha, Aum Swaha, Aum Mahaha, Aum Janaha, Aum Tapaha, Aum Satyam. Aum Tatsavidurvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonah Prachodayat. Aum Apo Jyotir Raso Amritam Brahma Aum Bhu Bhuvasvah. Word by word meaning. Aum, sun, Agni, and Ma, moon, in short called as Aumkaram. The 8 vowels are all in our body, taking the abstract form of chakras. Bhuhu, Artha Swadhisthana chakra represents Saturn. Akaram in abstract form is within our body. Bhuvaha, water as Mooladhara chakra represents Venus and Ikaram in abstract form. Swaha, fire as Manipura chakra represents Mars and Ukaram in abstract form. Mahaha, air as Anahata chakra represents Mercury and Ekaram in abstract form. Janaha, space as Vishuddhi chakra represents Jupiter and Okaram in abstract form. Mahaha, intellect as Ajna chakra represents moon and Aikaram in abstract form. Tapaha, life as Turiyam, crown center, represents sun, Jyoti, warmth and Aukaram in abstract form. Satyam, consciousness, with Agni that pervades the whole universe and Rahu the thunder and Ketu the lightning and Ak the silence in abstract form. Aum Tatsavidurvarenyam. Vowels represent sun in the form of Panchabhutas, intellect, soul and the consciousness, with variety of syllables, and Agni with 18 conjunct consonants represents moon and the body. Bargo Devasya Dhimahi. Sun with its radiating energy through the vowels gives life to the conjunct consonants, the body, and makes them consonants. Diyo Yonah Prachodayat. Provides intellect and illuminate with good thoughts. Apo Jyotir Raso Amritam Brahma. The energy that comes from the Jyoti called the essence of Omkaram in the form of liquid called the ambrosia is the Brahman. Aum Bhu Bhuvasvaha. Sun the life, Agni the warmth and Ma moon the energy. Word meaning ends here. About Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri Mantra has 24 syllables of 3 lines with 8 syllables each. First line vowels A, E, U, A, I, O, Au and Ak, the variable. Second line Ik, Ing, Ich, In, It, In, It, In. And third line Ip, Im, I, Ir, Il, Iv, Il, Il, conjunct consonants. The Agni, Rahu and Ketu in the consciousness, due to the pressure, when it explodes, what comes out are thunder and lightning, and the same is called Big Bang in science. Sound is the cause for the universe and the movable and immovable things to come into existence. Sound is the mechanical vibrations transmitted by an elastic medium which can expand. Sound is energy and it can take a wide variety of forms. Sound is the source of immortality. Vowels are called maruts, meaning Maruti in Veda, because the sound of vowels fly in the air and when it is a conjunct consonant, it lands. Gayatri Mantra has 2 types of syllables, vowels and conjunct consonants. Syllables in the first line or 8 types of vowels represent sun and are called the heads. The 8 conjunct consonants, each in the second and third line, are called foot because they are in the earth and body and represents moon or the 24 syllables that form Gayatri Mantra. First line, 8 short vowels represent 8 worlds. A, earth, E, water, U, fire, A, air, O, space, I, intellect, Au, soul, and the variable written with 3 dots and pronounced as Ak. In Tamil is a single syllable called Ayudha Eluthu, the syllable that represents instrument, tool. It has three things in it: Agni, Rahu, and Ketu within the consciousness. When we pronounce this syllable, the mind, sound, and breathe stops abruptly. All these are in abstract form, and when they descend, Rahu becomes thunder and Ketu becomes lightning, and all these in material form are called Navagrahas. Is when the creation started. A. Saturn, E. Venus, U. Mars, A. Mercury, O. Jupiter, I. Moon, Au. Sun, Ak. Consciousness. The three dots in the consciousness. The dot on top represents Agni and the two dots at the bottom are thunder, Rahu on the right, and lightning, Ketu on the left, that are in the consciousness. The syllables are grouped into three under Sun, Moon, and Agni. The syllables under Sun are called Para, hard sounding, Ik, Ich, It, Ip. The syllables under Moon are called Pasyanti, soft sounding, Ing, In, Im. And the syllables under Agni are called Madhyama, medium sounding, I, Ir, Il, Iv, Il. 8 short vowels form Aumkaram in short. When the vowels merge with the conjunct consonants, they become consonants. Meaning of Visvamitra Gayatri. I pray to the elements that represents Aumkaram, that are also within me. Aum, that is earth, Aum, that is water, Aum, that is fire, Aum, that is air, Aum, that is space, Aum, that is intellect, Aum, that is soul, and Aum, that is Agni, the warmth, Aum, that is thunder, the speech, Aum, that is lightning, the energy. I pray to the 16 conjunct consonants that the vowels ignite and bring them to life, making them consonants. I pray to the Agni that pervades the whole universe, that glows. I pray to the essence that comes from the Aumkaram, the life-saving ambrosia, the Brahman. I pray to the Aumkaram that is everything in the universe. I pray to them to provide intellect and illuminate with good thoughts and lead me towards spiritual consciousness. I pray and thank Sun for giving me life, Agni for giving me warmth, and Moon for the energy. I meditate upon the growing divine effulgence that covers the whole universe. Prayer ends here. Akaram, Sun, Ukaram, Agni, and Makaram, Moon, these three in short as Aumkaram, takes the form of Jyoti and resides in every living being in abstract form from where the sounds emanate. This can be seen only through the inner eye. The important thing that needs to be noticed here is not a single syllable is repeated in the Gayatri Mantra, and each syllable is unique and each has a role to play in creation, and the same helps in maintaining physical and mental health of the beings. In Tamil, vowels are called Uyirezhuthu, live syllables, and the conjunct consonants are called Meiyezhuthu, syllables that represents body. And when these two, vowel and conjunct consonant, merge, it takes the form of consonant, and the same is called Uyirmeiyezhuthu, syllable that has life and body. This tells us what we are made up of. Each syllable represents an organ in the body. Chanting this mantra in mind helps in maintaining the physical and mental organs and removes the sickness, if any, from it. According to Agasthyar, medicines are within us and not outside. I have taken a song from his book Jnana Kaviyam on this. In this song, Agasthyar says he will explain from the beginning to the end the discriminating knowledge called the end. The whole, standing as a luminance, is Puraka, which is only the Rechaka's novel rarity. The beginning is the Jyoti that covers the whole universe, remains without a form as space, and takes a form as earth, is the medicine called silence. The conjunct consonants is only the Mother Parvati, one who stands in the origin as the beginning and the end with effulgence called Sivagami, is only the conjunct consonants. Tamil uses one syllable for 4 different sounds for all the 5 consonants as the need may be. That is, ka for ka, kha, ga, ga, sa for tha, cha, ja, ja, ta for ta, ta, da, da, tha for tha, tha, da, da, and pa for pa, pa, ba, ba. There is no ish in Tamil, instead there is il. When we pronounce ish, the air and sound goes out from the mouth. Whereas when we pronounce il, air and the sound goes upward towards the crown center called thuriyam. The variable is pronounced as ak. When a child is born, it is in this position. When it bursts open its mouth, the sound and the exhalation comes out simultaneously, indicating life, similar to the creation when the sound and light from the consciousness burst out with lightning and thunder in space. With this only it is said that what is not inside is not outside. Sun is formed with thunder and moon is formed with lightning is when the creation started. We get it out as to why long vowels are not included. Vowels, conjunct consonants and consonants with variable that ends in silence are the 4 faces of Brahman. In fact, it is said that Brahman had 5 faces. One was removed by Shiva. The 5 faces of Brahman are long vowels, short vowels, conjunct consonants, consonants and the variable. Always the first to come out is the long vowel. Example, when the newborn child cries, it is the long vowel that comes out first, is the fear which is destructive. First that comes is the poison. The one that comes later is the ambrosia, is the short vowel. You will understand this if you read the story of churning the ocean where the sounds come from by Asuras and Devas to acquire the ambrosia, using the vowels as the rope and the conjunct consonants as the stick, from where the melodious consonants called ambrosia flows out. Hence Shiva chopped off the head that had long vowels which came out first and wore them on his neck and keeps it with him. Vowels bring out variety of emotions in beings: courage, hesitation, happiness, depression, peace, agitation, sympathy, disgust, affection, aversion, etc. The soft vowels are positive and the long vowels are negative in nature. Long vowels create violence in one when it goes beyond the limit. That is why it is not included in spirituality. Short vowels are used for physical and mental health. Dictionary meaning of Gayatri. I quote, an ancient Vedic meter of 24 syllables generally arranged in a triplet, unquote. The triplet is omnipresent, omnipotent and omniscient. Sound of vowels is omnipresent, that is present everywhere. That is why there is no absolute silence in nature. Sound of conjunct consonants is omnipotent, that has unlimited powers, that is visible in the sky during the time of twilight. Consonants is the omniscient, that has infinite knowledge, and that is why there is no absolute darkness in nature. Thanks for your patient hearing. Namaste.